Hello. Hi everyone. Welcome back in my official YouTube channel Agriculture Varsity. Let's start with Durgesh Nandan. I most welcoming you in my channel. So today we will present here with new cultivation, and I will tell you one amazing cultivation and amazing farming in India, also in whole world. Okay, and that is cultivation is lemon grass. We will talk about the amazing crop that is the lemon grass, and it has a lot of benefits in worldwide. So without wasting any time, let's start the cultivation, because the cultivation a lot slides and we have very less time. So let's start. So here we are presenting lemon grass. And in image you are watching, you are seeing this image, that is the lemongrass, and we will talk about that this cultivation. So guys, आज हम लोग शुरू करने वाले हैं लेमन ग्रास की खेती, और हम बात करेंगे इसी के हर एक पॉइंट के बारे में, मतलब एक एक पॉइंट, क्या होती हैं वैरायटियां, क्या होते हैं इसके स्पीसीज, कौन सी स्पीसीज है ये, और कैसे करेंगे डिजीज एंड पेस्ट मैनेजमेंट, हार्वेस्टिंग, ऑयल एक्सट्रैक्शन, प्यूरिफिकेशन, everything. So let's start, guys. Botanical name. The first of come the botanical name of lemongrass. So botanical name is Cymbopogon flexuosus and citratus. Okay, guys. If you have remember, so we have last completed. The cultivation is Citronella. So the genus is same. Genus is same. Cymbopogon genus is same here, and only species are changed. Is there in Citronella? Is there only Cymbopogon vinterianus and Nardus, two species is there, and is there the botanical name here Cymbopogon flexuosus and citratus. That is the two species of lemongrass, which is known as a lemongrass, but genus is the same of the crop, and family is the also same. Family is Poaceae, because that is belong to grasses, and grasses family is Poaceae, which is also known as Gramineae, and the chromosome number is, so Cymbopogon flexuosus has the 40 chromosome number and citratus has a 60 chromosome number. तो अगर यहाँ पर हम बात करें तो इसका वनस्पतिक नाम होता है Cymbopogon flexuosus and citratus, एंड इसकी फैमिली है Poaceae, एंड क्रोमोसोम नंबर है 40 और 60. तो इसका जीनस सेम है, सिट्रोनेला का जो जीनस था वही इसका भी जीनस है Cymbopogon. स्पीसीज यानी कि जातियां इसकी अलग हैं, ये फ्लेक्सियोसस है एंड साइट्रेटस है. फिर इसके बात करें हम अगर ऑरिजिन के बारे में कि ये कहां से आया है और कहां से इसकी कल्टीवेशन स्टार्ट हुई, तो इसके बारे में बात करते हैं. लेट्स टॉक अबाउट ऑरिजिन. सो मोस्ट ऑफ द स्पीसीज ऑफ लेमन ग्रास आर द नेटिव टू साउथ एशिया and Southeast Asia and Australia, the so-called East Indian lemon grass. तो बहुत सारी इसकी जातियां जो हैं वो साउथ एशिया से बिलोंग करती हैं या साउथ ईस्ट एशिया और ऑस्ट्रेलिया से बिलोंग करती हैं, जिसकी वजह से इसको ईस्ट इंडियन लेमन ग्रास भी कहा जाता है, Cymbopogon flexuosus को. Also known as Malabar or Cochin grass, is native to India, Sri Lanka, Burma and Thailand. और इसको मालाबार कोचीन घास के नाम से भी जाना जाता है, क्योंकि ये पाई जाती है भारत में, श्रीलंका में, बर्मा में और थाईलैंड में. फॉर द रिलेटेड वेस्ट इंडियन लेमन ग्रास, जिसको वेस्ट इंडियन लेमन ग्रास भी कहा जाता है, जो कि Cymbopogon citratus के नाम से जाना जाता है. फिर अगर हम बात करें इसके बॉटेनिकल डिस्क्रिप्शन की, तो यहाँ पर हम पाएंगे कि यहाँ पर कुछ इसके हम मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट पार्ट्स की बात करते हैं. ठीक है, तो अगर यहाँ पर हम लीफ की बात करें, यहाँ पर अगर आप देखेंगे तो जो पत्तियों को इसने जो चारों तरफ से घेर रखा है इस भाग ने, तो इस भाग को हम कहते हैं सीट. ओके, इस भाग को कहते हैं सीट. और पत्ती के अंदर का भाग जो है, जहां से एक और भाग निकला हुआ है और मेन ब्रांच को सपोर्ट कर रहा है, that is known as ligule. and after that where the leaf is started, that part known as blade. Okay, and in the flower means in the fluorescence, that is started from the roots. So some that is nodes are found, and it's known as internodes, middle nodes, and the total part of the plant, stem part of the plant, it's known as culm. It's known as culm. Okay, and in the fluorescence, which leaf are covered, okay, which leaf are covered the fluorescence, that leaf is known as spathe. That leaf is known as spathe, and the fluorescence is known as spadix, and where the female floral chamber, that is known as female floral chamber, it's about the fluorescence, and where it's attached with the main branch, that is part known as peduncle. Okay, that part is known as peduncle. तो यहाँ पर अगर हम बात करें इसके बॉटनिकल डिस्क्रिप्शन की, तो मैंने कुछ यहाँ पर इसके पार्ट्स के बारे में बताया कि उसको हम क्या कहते हैं, ये बहुत ही इंपॉर्टेंट है। तो जहां पर एक लीफ मेन स्टेम के चारों तरफ घिरी रहती है, यहाँ से पत्ती स्टार्ट होती है, उस पार्ट को हम सीट कहते हैं। और उस जहां से मेन पत्ती स्टार्ट होती है उसके बीच में एक छोटी सी सपोर्ट लगी होती है मेन ब्रांच से, उसको हम लाइग्यूल कहते हैं। और पत्ती स्टार्ट होने वाले भाग को हम ब्लेड कहते हैं। अगर पूरे हम स्टेम की बात करें तो इसको हम कल्म कहते हैं। उसके बीच में जो ऊपर की साइड में नोड्स पाई जाती हैं उनको सिर्फ नोड्स कहते हैं, और जो उसके मिडिल पोर्शन या लोअर पोर्शन पाई जाती है उसको हम इंटर नोड्स कहते हैं। अगर हम फ्लोरेसेंस की बात करें तो जो फ्लोरेसेंस को एक ऊपर से एक छाते की तरह एक पत्ती ढकी रहती है, इसको हम स्पेथ कहते हैं। और उसके नीचे के भाग को जो जिसको हम मेन फ्लोरेसेंस कह रहे हैं उसको हम स्पेडिक्स कहते हैं। और इसके नीचे वाले भाग को फीमेल फ्लोरल चैम्बर कहा जाता है, और जहां से अटैच होता है मेन स्टेम ब्रांच से उसको हम पेडुंकल कहते हैं। बात करते हैं लेमन ग्रास इज अ टाल पेरिनियल सेज throwing up dense fascicles of leaves from a short rhizome, and the culm is stout, erect, up to 108 centimeter height, or 1.8 meter high, and leaves are long, glaucous, green, and linear, tapering upward and along the margins, and ligule very short, seat, terate, and those of the barren shoots widened and tightly collapsing at the base, others narrow and separating. So it is a short day plant and produce profuse flowering in South India. Okay, that is the short day plant. It's a very important thing. That is the short day plant. So it is a short day plant and produce profuse flowering in South India, and the inflorescence is a long spike about 1 meter in length. Okay, the inflorescence is a long spike about 1 meter in length, and flowers borne are on decompound spathiate panicles 30 to over 60 centimeter long. So it's about botanical description of lemongrass. Let's move forward. So about area and production, let's start about area and production. So here, area and production, at present India grows this crop 3,000 hectare of area. Okay, 3,000 hectare of area, largely in states of Kerala, Karnataka, Uttar Pradesh, and Assam, and the annual production ranges between 300 to 350 ton per annum. तो अगर इसके हम एरिया और प्रोडक्शन की बात करें यहाँ पर, तो सबसे पहले आता है कि इंडिया के अंदर लगभग 3,000 हेक्टेयर क्षेत्र में इसको उगाया जाता है, और केरला, कर्नाटका, यूपी, असम एंड एनुअल प्रोडक्शन, यानी कि ये मुख्य स्टेट्स हैं। और इसकी जो एनुअल प्रोडक्शन रेंज है, यानी कि कितना ये उगता है, तो लगभग 300 से 350 टन पर एनम, यानी कि एक साल में ये होता है। सेकंड वन, लेमन ग्रास इज वाइडली कल्टिवेटेड इन द स्टेट्स ऑफ केरला, कर्नाटका, तमिलनाडु, इन द साउदर्न रीजन्स, parts of Uttar Pradesh and Uttaranchal in the northern region, and Assam in the northeastern region. At present, East Indian lemongrass means Cymbopogon flexuosus is mainly cultivated in the western part of India. तो भारत के अंदर हम बात करें अगर, तो Cymbopogon flexuosus जाति की सबसे ज्यादा खेती की जाती है, जो कि केरला में प्रमुख तौर से उगाई जाती है। इसके बाद कर्नाटका, तमिलनाडु, ये दक्षिणी भारत के क्षेत्र हो गए। इसके बाद अगर हम ईस्ट क्षेत्र की बात करें, पूर्वी उत्तर पूर्वी की क्षेत्र की बात करें, तो इसमें उत्तर प्रदेश, उत्तरांचल आ जाते हैं, और असम में इसकी खेती की जाती है, जो कि उत्तरी पूर्वी क्षेत्र है हमारा। After that, it can be cultivated throughout Andhra Pradesh either as a rainfed or irrigated crop in poor and marginal soils. यानी कि जो हल्की फुल्की खराब सॉइल है, जहां पर बहुत ज्यादा न्यूट्रिशन नहीं पाए जाते हैं और जहां पर बारिश भी थोड़ी सी कम होती है, तो ऐसे क्षेत्रों में भी हम इसकी खेती आसानी से कर सकते हैं, और इसके साथ साथ ये आंध्र प्रदेश के क्षेत्र में भी बहुत ही आसानी से उगाई जा सकती है। फिर अगर हम बात करें इसके इकोनॉमिक इंपॉर्टेंस की, तो इकोनॉमिक इंपॉर्टेंस की अगर हम बात करें, तो इकोनॉमिक इंपॉर्टेंस में सबसे पहले हम बात करेंगे ऑयल। ऑयल इज डिस्टिल्ड फ्रॉम द लीव्स, ओके, सो दैट इज सेम प्रोसेस फ्रॉम द citronella, like a distillation. So the oil is distilled from the leaves and flowering tops of lemon grass. The oil has a strong lemon like odor, okay, because it has the lemon like odor, that's why it's known as lemongrass. And due to high percentage, over 75% of citral in the oil, so here the main content of the oil, that is known as citral. And the characteristics smell of oil makes its use in scenting of soaps, detergents, insect repellents, preparations. However, the major use of oil is as a source of citral, okay, citral, which goes in perfumery, cosmetics, beverages, and is a starting material for manufacture of ionones, which produces vitamin A. The citral rich oil has germicidal, medicinal, and flavoring properties. An allied species called West Indian lemon grasses, means Cymbopogon cytatus, has low critical content in the oil and has measured trade in the country. So that is the economic importance, means all manufacturing industries, we can use this oil of lemongrass, and the main properties is found in lemongrass, that is citral. So here, and here is the also some benefits are given of lemongrass. So lemongrass, what is the benefits for the our body? Lemongrass, so lemongrass is a tasty herb, okay, used in Thai cooking and has some wonderful health benefits for the human body. And the second one, this is a citrusy smelling grasses which grows in Australia, Asia, and Africa, and also known as barbed wire grass or Cymbopogon. And it is a commonly used as a natural medicine, as a natural and in powdered form, or as a lemongrass oil form. And this helps to lower these levels and reduce harmful triglycerides, and this helps the body to circulate blood in healthy way, reducing the risk of heart problems. Lemongrass also contains citral, a powerful compound which prevents cancer cells from spreading, especially in cases of skin or breast cancer. When eaten regularly, lemongrass helps your body to absorb more nutrients, and that strengthens the immune system and the body's defenses against disease and infections. Studies that have shown that lemongrass can help cells in the body to communicate more effectively, which reduces inflammation throughout body. Many people use lemongrass oil as a natural skin tonic, as it can be used as cleans oily skin and clear up acne. It has a gentle antiseptic quality which cleans and strengthens the skin tissues. And in traditional medicine, people have used lemongrass for kidney stones also. Studies from within this herbs have been shown to improve kidney health, and therefore works well when blended into kidney cleansing, smoothing, and juices. It contains many powerful antioxidants, flavonoids, and polyphenols, which boost and overall health to the body. And these work to slow down the effects of aging. Lemongrass tea is excellent for treating insomnia and those who struggle to sleep at night. It has a soothing effect on the central nervous system and helps you to unwind. It contains neryl, citronellal, dipentine, and myrcene, geraniol, and methylhaptonine. And these are the powerful essential oil which destroy harmful fungus and bacteria in the body. It's commonly used lemongrass oil in aromatherapy as these oils create a wonderful smell which promotes relaxation and prosifulness. And lemongrass oil is also used in massage oils for relaxation and to improve the quality of the skin, and is said to increase blood circulation and lighten. We recommended adding fresh or powdered lemongrass into your diet when trying to lose weight. And lemongrass is also used in products such as insect repellents and deodorants, shampoos, conditioners, because that's the economic importance, and pet products, candles, cosmetics, products. And nutritionally, lemongrass contains many healthy nutrients such as a vitamin A1, B1, B2, B3, B5, B6, C, and folate. And minerals including potassium, magnesium, calcium, iron, zinc, copper, and manganese. Whole stems of lemongrass can be added in delicious stews and curries to add flavor and nutrients, then removed before serving. To learn more about healthy herbs and foods, please see our other videos. Okay, so we will discuss the other benefits also with these videos, and we will move forward of the economic importance. And the next heading is, so India is the largest producer of lemongrass, and about 80% of the produce is being exported. The essential oil is being traditionally exported to West Europe, USA, and Japan. So that is the economic importance of this crop. And next is agroclimatic requirement, means the general information about lemongrass is completed. And after that, we will start the cultivation from this heading. So general information about citronella, about lemongrass crop, we have completed. So with this video, we have completed the total information, means general information about lemongrass. And in next video, we will discuss the cultivation of lemongrass surely. So बने रहिए हमारे साथ and देखते रहिए एग्रीकल्चर वर्सिटी. Thank you everyone.